Hello and welcome. Why welcome? Why am I excited? Because this is something I wanted to do for a while now and never did. What am I doing, you may ask? Well, I'm casting. But what am I casting? The ladder match I played in March. The ladder, I don't even know if it's still running, to be honest. I don't think it is, but the ladder was like a competitive tournament kind of thing, where people would play Spy Party competitively and decide who's the best and who's the worst. I think I should back out of lobby before I do this. Yeah, I'm gonna back out of lobby. This isn't professional, that's okay. There we go. And I'm gonna play it. I already watched this one, had a bit of a mess up, but all the rest will be fresh. So yeah, casting this game it'll be fun. Begin. I highlight the ambassador. Nothing's really happening. He doesn't take control for a while in this game. I watched it already. I said lowlight Damon to make myself feel better about my number of lowlights at the end. I lowlight the general, I don't know why, and I highlight him for that weird path that's kind of spy-like, but then I decided it was lowlight worthy. Banana Bread goes off, and I highlight the BB split and the talker in the conversation. Everyone else proceeds to talk, as well as the spy with 51% flirt going on. That's all that happened. Look at that path. Yeah, that was beautiful by Blue Jacket, but that kind of puts me in a weird spot where I don't have any real top, top suspects. I don't know if you saw that a second ago, but let me go back. He made a terrible pathing error. Like right here, yeah, right here, he just stopped. Something present me would notice, past me would not. And he's flirting again, he has 78%. Things are looking very good for Becker right now. He takes a drink, makes him inconspicuous, takes a drink as an excuse to leave, no less. That's a weird entry, but that's okay, he's loaded. And I want to shoot Orange Dress right now. She's talking, she's my only suspect. But yeah, I don't have a real reasonable excuse to shoot anyone right now because I have the spy lowlit, and I'm terrible at balcony even to this day. And it looks like he's gonna win. Maybe I make a wrong shot. I think it was mission to win. I didn't actually watch the full way through. The issue happened before it even started. It even ended. And there's the first match with me pulling out a loss. It's alright though. You lose from day to day, and this is me as spy, stepping into the spy role, I don't know, that's what other people say, and that's, how did I hit a green like that? I don't hit greens like that now. Why would I talk immediately though? That's silly. 24% on the flirt though, not looking good. I'm gonna need a green flirt to win it back. And Red Plaid is highlight. I assume he was talking during BB. Red Plaid is now definitely top suspect for flirting, quote unquote, because he's not actually. I probably ended this in like a Hail Mary bug or something. I don't know. I'm being very passive right now. I can learn a thing or two from past me playing balcony compared to present me. Look at that. Look. The seduction target's so nice, but if I remember correctly, and it's a green flirt, and she leaves. That's okay, because I can just squeeze myself right in there, and he gets shot. I don't know why. I'm gonna go back, see if he talked on entry or something. Looks like he enters, looks like he talks and leaves, and comes back and talks. Alright. He deserves a shot there. Next on the agenda, I assume I'm in the sniper role. We'll see if I highlight Ambassador. And what? Let me back out real quick. No, I'm definitely sniper. I just like to be inconsistent. Not unlike today. Anyways, I believe I used to play a lot more campy. This is gonna be a long video, by the way. I might separate it into multiple segments. Ladder matches typically take a while. Say that 10 times fast. Anyways, highlight for statue visits. Do I do it again though? I do. Wow. Consistent play hardtail camping. This isn't the Seizure Man I know today. I'll say that much. Low light on the spy? Why? What am I doing? That's something I would have done. Talking on the other side. This is probably right when I started trying to play behaviorally. Yeah. That's what's going on. I low light him for just being on the other side of the conversation with the double agent. I would do that today, but then in a stroke of genius, I highlight him for the Purloin. Wow. Maybe I'm better than I thought I was. Maybe I'm the best spy party player on the planet, who knows? Let's see what Becker is. Becker's not up to much. I have a lot of highlights though. I have like at least 6, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 highlights. And no lowlights. This really isn't anything like how I play today. But that statue visit combined with like a very strong highlight for Purloin. And he didn't even get 2 inspects. This isn't looking good for Becker. It really isn't. That second statue visit is going to be killer. Ooh, and the banana bread comes off. I don't get any lowlights, but I'm definitely thinking about the shot. The shot comes off, and I win. I win, because I'm the greatest. Into the next round. Seizure Man versus Becker. Seizure Man as spy. Let's see if I can get myself a bit of a lead. I actually don't remember the outcome of the ladder match that took place. Man, I played a lot more passively as spy, which it's smart to do, but it's not fun. It's not fun to play passively. That defines my entire playstyle. It's not smart, but it's fun. Where am I going? It looks like I'm going to flirt. Yeah, squeeze myself in there. I think it was a bit less strict back then about squeezing yourself in. He gets a low light just for doing briefcase, I assume. Let's switch to the sniper view, see what he's up to. Looks like a suspect of his is at statues, or his statue highlight came off. And he gets a low light there. I'm playing passively, so we're going to switch to Becker's view. Originally I was going to make this like a joke, but I'm not playing that badly, so I can't make fun of myself. I'll make fun of myself at any opportunity, mind you. So there's my highlight for statues, pretty standard. I think we both are very keen on statues being the defining role of the spy, because the spy really has to do statues as a mission. That was really quick leave. I must have got 2 green tests or something. Switching back to the spiral, I'm waiting to talk. Oh, it looks like I swapped, and I'm dead immediately. Wow, what a nice guard of the hardtails on Becker's part. I didn't... Swap is so risky, man. Really a risky mission. On to Panopticon, old Panopticon, which gameplay-wise is the same thing as new Panopticon, besides lean, but it's not as pretty. Switching, I'm the sniper, still use that Twitch aim I developed from years of playing Twitch shooters. Eagle head eagle, bird bird head, memorize statues, everything is good. And I think my goal is just watch everything at once. I don't know how well it works. I marked the book wrong, which might be an issue. I don't think I pay attention to marks. Hopefully I don't, otherwise I'll make a wrong shot in a second. And I low light for not doing that. I low light. I think this was the start of trying to play behaviorally. I don't know where these lowlights on Bookcase are coming from. I know where they come from today, but I don't know where they're coming from, like, months ago? Maybe I'm making the assumption he won't visit Bookcase early. That's gotta be it. It's an assumption I still make to this day, and it works. Don't knock it till you try it. Anyways, going into the spy, I want to stay on myself. Look at that bug. That was a great bug. Let's have a replay of that. I said I'd make fun given the opportunity. Look at that bug right there. That's going in the highlight reel. Not only is it the greatest bug of all time, but it's completely invisible to the sniper. If you look at that bug, the sniper could never see that in a million years. Anyways, back to the game at hand. I wanted to make fun of myself. How could I miss that? How could he make that? How could he has like 200 games each, 200 wins each at this point. So how do you make a bug like that, honestly? Or how do you decide to make a bug like that? That's the real question. So haven't been keeping track of who's in the lead. I'll do that in a second. I should have. Let's see. I think it's been even so far. Yeah, no, it's even. Even Steven. 2-2. And I'm not seeing a lot, but he's not getting a lot. He's not a highlight, though. I have some issues with my playstyle because I have like 7 highlights and none of them are this fine, but he's playing very passively, so I'm not sure I can complain. For now, all my lowlights are correct. Let's see where he's going. He's probably going back to Flirt, which I may notice, but more than likely that I don't. He's not even going to Flirt. He's just chilling at windows. I'd go to center statues if I was him right now. That's what I would do. Look at that constant panning, keeping track of everyone at the party. I'm not going to center statues, but I was close. I mean, there's not much you could do walking that way. It's either bookcase or statues. Or idling, which... idling isn't good for him at this point. I don't think he has a chance of winning, and I don't think I have a chance of catching him. Unless I see the swap, but... I'd have to be better at watching swaps then than I am now to catch it, to be honest. I didn't even see the swap happen. What am I doing? Right? How could you take a shot like that? I think I remember being disappointed in myself for that shot. Anyways, moving on to myself playing Spy, which is slightly more exciting than myself playing Sniper, I think. I had a pretty monotonous style of play. Looks like I'm going for the cheese. Maybe. I think I might just get shot for doing microfilm. Ooh, that green though. That green. I had more green tests then than I do now. This is ridiculous. Looks like I'm going to Banana Bread immediately, because I have no self-restraint. Maybe I have a little, but you can tell that I'm about to pull a big one, you know? I think I'm waiting for more conversation dwellers. But who knows? Maybe I'm just like chilling. Look at that real Banana Bread, and I'm smart not to flirt. Just want to compliment myself real quick. Let's see, did he get any lowlights for that? He got not really that much. Which is more his fault than mine. It wasn't a particularly good Banana Bread. Look at that reject. What skill with grace. That's something I wouldn't have done today. I would have just purloined and lost. It's not fun. Sorry about that interruption. I'll edit that out. Hopefully, if I remember. I was complimenting my reject skills, I believe, and my ability to not purloin in the face of adversity. I don't think I have a plan, though. I think my plan is probably bug here when he's not looking, with the greatest bug of all time, followed by... I mean... let me see this bug from the sniper perspective. I think it's important to get a change of perspective every now and then. Let's see it. Ooh, look at that skill, that grace, and that lack of bug taking. I think bugging wasn't my strong suit, both in guarding or in catching. Moving on to Gallery, which I think was my favorite map at the time, or it was my least favorite. I think I did a flip-flop. What am I? Let me go to the menu. What am I? Sniper? I'm Sniper. Hey, Sniper. I don't think Gallery Sniper is particularly interesting, but I will definitely commentate to the best of my ability. Maybe I could just switch. Give everyone a seizure, man. Get it? Get it? Anyways. It looks like I have a bunch of highlights for really nothing. Like, my problem with my playstyle right now is that a lot of the highlights, I can generate a lot of highlights very quickly that aren't necessarily the spy. That's my problem, is that I'm too loosey-goosey. So I'm too willing to give out highlights, and I'm inconsistent about it. Maybe. So basically how I play now. But I've improved a little. Look, the Spy, this has been the most passive game of Spy Party I've ever casted. This is also the most aggressive game of Spy Party I've ever casted, being that it's my first. But what I mean to say is that, look, he's probably not even gonna microfilm right now, because if he did, he would be an idiot. He also should have flirted beforehand. Would have worked in Newark. Who stops reading before leaving? I don't even think that's what happens. I think stop reading isn't intended to be at the bookshelf, but whatever. He gets 60% flirt. I should be highlighting for Chase. Let's see what I'm focusing on. It looks like I'm focusing on statues still. And Purloin. It looks like I'm guarding the hardtails. He could have easily carried that book to Red Case, though. That's my thing. I don't think I'm guarding microfilm too carefully. Evidenced by the fact that I've only had one real highlight come off of it. And I didn't mark books, and I don't trust myself to memorize. What the heck was that highlight for? Let me go back. Did he have a pathing error? Yes, he did. So, I'm probably like, man, this is probably the Spy, but I should wait it out a little bit, be smart, because he's done nothing. And then that bug, though. How did I... What? Am I zoomed in? So I highlight him. And then he does what might be the worst bug of all time. I think it was slightly cut off, and then he gets stopped again by Greenplaid, and then he leaves incredibly quickly. I don't understand. And now he goes into conversation, I guess to lose heat after that wonderful bug. My problem is if I lose this game, I can't, forgive myself. Alright, so he Purloin rejects and then takes the drink. So I'm going to lose because of that. Unless I don't have a good guard on Purloin, which we know I don't. Look, I think here's what's going to happen. He's going to take it, the list will disappear, I'll see it, and then I'll probably shoot Orange Dress. Ooh, Orange Dress going to statues. I don't know if that's smart, because if I haven't shot the other guy, it means I still think you are a possible suspect. Actually, that's not what it means at all. I don't think he's getting done, though. He can't get done. I don't know if I'm rambling at this point. It's already been like 20 minutes, Jesus Christ. I don't think he can be done. There's no way. He has to go to a second set of statues. Or get the greatest bug of all time. Yeah, he just ran out of time, it wasn't a smart play, and the fact he got away with that bug, he should have taken advantage of it. Next replay. Let's see if I'm any better at bugging. I think that'll be a common theme, is missed bugs. I really don't see how I can miss it. Immediately start off with a watch check, no time ad. I don't watch check anymore, because AI, I read once, have a 25% chance of watch checks. So why would you ever check your watch? The only thing it could do is be like, that's a little bit more suspicious than normal. Spies really like doing things in Windows. If I see watch check into drink, or vice versa, that's such a big highlight. I've shot on that before and been right. It's a big tell. Big tell. The thing, I used to have a theory on Gallery that swapping the statue I'm at right now is actually better because people are so used to guarding the other statues. But I don't like that I went to statues here, and here's why. I'm gonna do some post-game analysis. Post-game, 7 months later, I think. Is that how many months? I don't know. Post-game analysis, because I can. But I don't think it's good to go to statues early, because he's highlighted for statues consistently. Banana Bread's coming off here. How have I hit every green Banana Bread? I don't do that today. and then I talk, which is incriminating, but he's probably got all his stuff sorted by then. I'm probably gonna purloin right here. It's too tempting. What the heck? What am I doing? This isn't me. I mean, it is, but it isn't. If that makes any sense to the viewers at home. Let's see. Look at that path. What am I doing? I'm not even going to flirt. It's just a suspected double agent. I don't understand. And then I sip twice. This is what I'm talking about. Spies just love doing stuff. Like, they'll do stuff in rapid succession just because they can. I'm looking for bookcase out. See, look at that. I should have went through Toby. But I think that if I don't know to do it, he doesn't know to look for it, or catch it for that matter. How could he possibly catch something like that? He will catch the microfilm, though. No, he won't, because it's green. If he catches it, he's the greatest. The problem with microfilm as a mission, in terms of the action test, in my opinion, is that going to 2 shelves, if you are seen at 2 shelves, is incredibly suspicious no matter what. So the second shelf, you don't have to watch the first shelf, you just have to notice people going to the first shelf. Ooh, look at that, look at that. I should have waited for him to put it down and picked it up. That would have been even better. What was I saying? The reason I don't like microfilm is because I can just camp the second one. Look at that swap. I can camp the second one. I'm getting off track from the games. It's okay. I'm just gonna die. Why did he shoot then? It didn't even swap. I don't think, right? Swap was pending. That's what it said. Yeah. I think I'm like really far behind. Well, let's see.